Hello! So recently I've been redecorating my room, and as part of that I've been looking up lots of room decor inspiration, and I have found so many great crochet patterns for room decor. And I've just been so excited and so inspired, I thought I'd share them with you today. So I have 60 room decor patterns. I actually had so many more, it was hard to narrow them down, but I think these are 60 good ones as a good starting point. So how this is going to work is I'll show a pattern here, there'll be a number here, which will correspond with a number in the description, which will have a link to the free pattern. Some of them are video tutorials, some of them are written patterns, but they're all free for you to use at your leisure. Most of the patterns are beginner friendly. There's a few intermediate ones if you want a bit more of a challenge, and I'm just going to start sharing the patterns now. So the first pattern on the list is this leaf cable. I remember seeing this blow up on TikTok a while ago, and basically what you do is you crochet around your like phone charger or any other cables to make it look cuter. The cables can add to the room decor instead of looking annoying. But if you don't want to actually crochet around your cable and you're looking for something a little bit similar, there is this leaf cable tie. So you can just tie up the cable with a cute little leaf. Now I saw this one on Pinterest and I was mind blown. Like you can crochet a clock. This one has different colours for the different hours, but obviously you can pick your own colours and match it to your room decor. You don't have to crochet the actual clock ticking part. You can just like buy that from Spotlight and add it to the base of your clock. And there you go, you have a working clock if you buy one that's working. Then I found this other crochet clock, which might be a little hard to tell the time, but it is so pretty, and just as a nice aesthetic object, like, that is beautiful. Next, I have this mushroom jewelry stand. I saw a lot of people making these out of clay, and this one is crocheted. I don't work with clay. This is what I needed. It's so cute and such a smart idea, and you can hang all your little earrings around there. And I have another jewelry organization crochet project for you. This tree, that is just so awesome. Who came up with that idea? It was someone called Crochet and Knitting on YouTube 2 years ago. Go check out the pattern. Now, this pattern is in Japanese. Don't worry if you can't speak Japanese. There are English subtitles, so you just have to turn them on and then you're good to go. Now this next pattern is 2-in-1. It's sort of also on the topic of jewelry organization, so what it is it's a crochet frog cake box. It's honestly just so beautiful. As well as the box, they also have lily pad coasters. Absolutely adorable. You can use the box to store your jewelry or other little things that you have. And then coasters are actually like a great thing to put things on. Obviously you can put like a cup of tea or coffee on them. But you can also put like, if you have any like little plants or little figurines, you can put them on the coasters and they kind of just make it a little bit more exciting. So I have a whole lot more coaster patterns for you for that reason. We've got cute animal coasters. They have these cute animal faces. We've got little bear, little cat. These are very, very beginner friendly and very quick and easy to do. And honestly, even if you just had them like sitting on your desk with nothing on them, that is such a cute room decor idea. Next I have paw print coasters. These are so cute. As someone with a dog, I couldn't resist these paw print coasters. Next I have some heart coasters. How pretty are these? I love the little scalloped edging. And honestly, coasters, you could literally just like stick them on your wall as cute little wall decorations. And my final coaster pattern is half coaster, half cute decoration to sit on your desk. What it is, it's a flower pot that turns into coasters. This is so clever and so innovative. Just imagine this. One day, you're super stressed out. You make yourself some tea to calm down. You bring your tea into your room and you sit down at your desk and you're like, oh damn, I don't have a coaster. But you do, because you have your little flower pot on your desk and you can just whip out a coaster and all your problems in life are solved. There's also another version of this pattern which is a little succulent pot. So it looks like a succulent pot, turns into some coasters. By the same person. They are amazing crochet artists. They have so many good patterns on their channel. Just go check them out. You don't even need this video. This wasn't included in my list because when I was preparing my list, this wasn't on the channel, but oh my god, a crochet flower basket that turns into coasters. That is what I need in my life. I am making that. Okay, moving back to the actual list. So my next section is garlands. The thing about garlands is you can kind of make all these coasters that I just mentioned into garlands. You can just crochet a big long chain and sew them all on if you want to do that, or if you want an actual pattern for garlands, we have them here. First up, we have the star garland. This is meant to be a Christmas pattern. Who said stars are only for Christmas? What? If you want like a astrology space starry aesthetic in your room, this is perfect. And I have a flag garland. This is kind of like those little bunting strings you have for like birthday parties or whatever. And they're just so cute. Next we have a flower garland. So pretty. You can obviously do whatever colors you like, but flowers just make everything happy. If you're looking for an actual leafy garland, I have an autumn leaf garland. And you don't have to do this one in autumn colors. You can do it in whatever colors you like, but it is a leaf garland. Now with this this one, you can kind of pick and choose your own adventure. So it has different shaped leaves, it has mushrooms, it has acorns, and it has pumpkins. So if you just want to do a pumpkin one, you can just make pumpkins. If you just want to do a mushroom one, you can just make mushrooms. It's got how you do all of them in there, so you can pick and choose and make whatever garland you like. Okay, next I have an amazing pattern for you. It is crochet fairy lights. They're in little flowers, and then when you light them up, that is beautiful. How do people come up with all these ideas? I never would have thought that you could crochet fairy lights. Obviously, you're not crocheting the actual lights. You have to buy lights to put in the crocheting, but still, it's pretty amazing. Now, another cute thing you can do for your room, this is almost like a door decoration, but you can put it anywhere, is wreaths. Wreaths are not just for Christmas, they're for any time you like. First of all, we have a flower wreath. It's got lots of different colored flowers. You could do an all purple one. I'm gonna do an all purple one. Then I have this autumn wreath, which is so pretty. Sort of similar to the autumn garland I just talked about before. You can pick and choose what elements you want to add. Now with this one, it starts off as a video tutorial, but to get the full pattern, you have to follow the link in the video. If you only like following video tutorials, that one is part video, part written. And there's also this cute little heart wreath. This is a little mini wreath and it's so adorable. You could put it like on your doorknob, or you could just stick it to your wall. Now, I hope you have a lot of wall space because I have a lot of crochet wall decorations. So this pattern is 3 patterns in one. It's 3 granny square wall hanging ideas. All of these look so cute. If you already know how to make granny squares, you've probably done about 90% of the work already. If you don't know how to make granny squares, there is a full tutorial here for you to follow. Next is this really cool moon and sun wall hanging. This is kind of like that pixel grid crochet. I've never tried it before, but I definitely want to get into it soon. This one's quite a simple design and would look so cute hanging on your wall. Now, if you're already familiar with pixel grid crochet or you want a little bit more of a challenge, I have this plant, moon, and sun one. This is such a pretty design. Obviously there's a lot more colors, there's a lot more detail, so it does look a little bit more complicated. But if you can manage to do it, it's a beautiful piece of art to put on your wall. You could also make this adorable rainbow to hang on your wall. It's a little rainbow with tassels. So cute. Add a bit of color to your room. And a similar kind of one is this heart hanging. So we've got these 3 cute little hearts. This is like a simple one that you can do up quite quickly. Now this next idea, I was so mind blown when I saw this. I was like, that is so smart. Crochet photo frame. So if you like to put photos on your wall or you like to put art on your wall, you can make little edges for them and have these beautiful little crochet frames. So I've got a pattern for that. And then also, if you have any little like photo cards or just like little photos like this beautiful corgi here, you could make a photo card holder. Put that on your desk. You could probably put it on the wall too, but I just thought that was a really cute idea. Now this next pattern is hanging lanterns. You have to buy your own LED lights if you want them to light up, but even without lights, that'd be super cute. Or you could do this bee MOBA. So this one has bees and flowers, but you could take any amigurumi pattern and put it on a mobile. I have a whole video of amigurumi patterns. There's a whole lot of patterns in that video. You could put any of them on a mobile. You could also use any of them as room decor. Plushies. They're pretty great room decor. Next one is a leaf wall hanging. Now, if you like plants, if you're a plant owner and you already have lots of plants around your room, you could crochet a plant holder. So you could crochet either a hanging plant holder and hang your plants from the roof. I don't know a lot about plant care. I don't know if that's good for the plants, but it looks very cute. Or you could make these adorable animal plant holders if your plants prefer to be sitting on a surface. Now, if you're like me and you can't take care of plants, you could crochet these succulents and it will just be very beautiful and you don't have to worry about watering them or giving them sun. They'll always be happy. Okay, so the next section we're moving on to is covers. I found so many patterns of covers for things that already exist in your room that you can just add a little spice to and make a bit cuter, make a bit prettier, such as this cake tissue box cover. I'm sure you have a tissue box in your life. It's time to turn it into a cake. This is so pretty. Why would you have a normal tissue box when you could have this? Or you could have this couch tissue box cover. You see, I often have a tissue box sitting right here, and when I film my videos, I move it so I don't have a boring tissue box in the background, but I could have a couch tissue box on my couch. Next, I have a lampshade cover. To do this pattern, you have to have sort of specific lamp requirement. The artist explains that all at the start of the video, so if you're interested, you just go there and she'll tell you if you've got the right lamp or if you need to go find one from a thrift store. Next, we have a coat hanger cover. This is such a cute idea. You can do this with any coat hanger. They explain in the video how to adjust the pattern for your specific coat hanger. It's also actually very practical because that can help like stop your clothes slipping off from coat hangers. Now, I have some more practical ones for you. If you're someone that has curtains in your room, you could crochet some curtain holders. Some people call them curtain tie backs. I call them curtain holders. We've got this lace curtain holder, which looks super pretty and super elegant. Or if you want something a little bit more fun, we have a sheep curtain holder. I thought this was so funny. You just crochet yourself a little sheep friend to hold your curtains for you. Now, if you're somebody that doesn't have curtains in your room, you could actually crochet some curtains. Now, obviously they're crocheted. They're not going to completely block out the light, but they do look very cute. First up is a granny square curtain. Look, this is more of a decoration than a curtain, but it can hang over your window and act as a curtain that doesn't do the one thing that curtains are meant to do. This one is called a crochet sunflower curtain tutorial. They're kind of just sunflowers that hang over your window. So moving on to some more big projects. Obviously curtain's quite a big project. Another big project you could do is a rug. So you could do this round rug. It's so pretty. You could do it in any color, and there's a full video tutorial there to make it a bit easier for you. Or if you want a really easy basic rug, you could just do like a little rectangle rug. This one you can make a bit more exciting by choosing your own colors, or maybe those are your favorite colors and that's exactly what you want in your room. I also have a challenging rug pattern, which won't be challenging for some people, but it would probably be challenging for beginners, and it's an oval rug. So you have 3 different shaped rugs to choose from. Choose your fighter. Now, the projects keep getting bigger on this list because the next project is blankets. Blankets make cute room decor. They're also very functional for people like me who are heading into winter. The first blanket is this beautiful rainbow blanket. This pattern is by Hooked by Robin, and it's a stitch called Bavarian Stitch. I've never done that before, so this would be challenging for me. Maybe you've done it, and if you haven't, she explains everything you need to know in this video. Next, I have your basic granny square blanket. We had some of these as kids that our grandma made, and I always thought they were so cool. Now, if you want something that's like granny squares but not, you could do this granny square flower blanket called a flower Afghan blanket, easy for beginners, and it just looks so pretty. And then my final blanket to share with you is this hexagon blanket. This one's kind of a good project to have on the go in the background because you make each hexagon individually and then you sew them all together. So you can just come back to it, do a few hexagons a day. That's a really fun one. So we have our blankets covered. Now we're going to need some cushions. First up, I have a heart cushion. This is so cute. It's got multiple colors, such a pretty design, and a full video tutorial to make it easy for you to follow along. I also have a flower-shaped cushion. You can tell I really love flowers, can't you? Quite a big project, but it would be so worth it to have that cushion on your couch. Now, if you're looking for a bit more of a plain cushion, I've got this very basic round throw cushion for you. This one's in white, but you can do it in whatever color you like. It has pom-poms around the edge, which just makes it even cuter. Then I have a couple granny square cushions for you to match your granny square blanket. There's a basic granny square cushion. The pattern is called the Copenhagen pillow. They say this is an easy pattern, but it looks kind of tricky to me. I guess if you've crocheted lots of granny squares before, you'll be fine. I haven't crocheted granny squares in a while, so maybe I need to brush up. Then the other granny square cushion I have for you is a granny square flower cushion. You need something to match your granny square flower blanket. This one has like 3D flowers. The flowers are like part of the granny square, but it gives it a bit of extra pop. Next, I have this crochet beanbag. This is a big project. This is a big object. You're going to need a lot of stuffing to fill it, but if you'd like one of those like footrests or beanbags or just like a cool square crochet chair thing, you could make this. Now, apparently it's called a poof. I've never heard of that. Is that even how you pronounce it? That just looks like a footrest to me, and that's what they seem to be using it for. That concludes the pillow section. The final section of my video is actually storage solutions. You've got a lot of things, now you need somewhere to store them. So we've got crochet baskets that you can put lots of different things in. Got various sizes. The first one is a small crochet basket. It has this really pretty edging. You could put little like yarn scraps in there. You could put little like crochet hooks in there. You could put your sewing needles in there. Or you could also put, you know, like jewelry in there, or just little bits and pieces you have lying around. If you want a large basket, if you want a basket for like putting like clothes or towels in, I've got this fireside large basket. And then if you're looking for something in between, there's a medium basket for you. The final pattern I want to share with you is just this basic puff flower. Now, why I'm sharing this is because I have seen so many people use these puff flowers on mirrors and they look so cool. So you just make a bunch of puff flowers, hot glue them onto the mirror, and it really adds to it. And I also saw a picture of a stool that somebody made a stool cover out of these puff flowers. So they're pretty versatile. You can just stick them everywhere on anything. You could stick them around photo frames. You could stick them on your coat hangers. You could stick them anywhere, really. They're very easy and quick to make, and they just make your room a bit more exciting. And I do hope that all of these patterns would make your room a bit more exciting. I hope there was something on the list that inspired you, that you're like, yep, I'm gonna go make that right now and my room is gonna look snazzy. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. Good luck with all your crochet room decor adventures, and I will be back with another video soon. Bye!